and welcome to Athenian News Tonight. I'm Nicholas Newscast, and once again I will be your host as we take a look at the world as it looks from the city-state of Athens. Tonight we start with new developments in the war against the Spartans. Following that, we will discuss the growing problem of squalor in Athens. As always, we will share the exclusive Athenian News Tonight weather forecast provided by our very own weather oracle with interpretation by Nicholas Stormicus. Next, what's going on in Macedonia? Finally, we will check in with Nicholas Sporticus on location at the Plains of Olympia for the 93rd Olympic Games. We now go to Nicholas Nauticus, our senior naval correspondent, who is on location with the world-renowned Athenian Navy. Thanks, Nick. As Athenian News Tonight exclusively reported last month, Sparta has developed an alliance with Persia. In the last month, the Persian/Spartan Navy, commanded by Admiral Lysander, has completely annihilated the Athenian Navy in a battle at Aegospotami. While the defenses of Athens still stand, without naval power, the city will have no access to the grain market. Communication with the rest of the empire will also be cut off. It seems that it's just a matter of time before Lysander and Sparta can declare total victory over Athens. Now back to Nicholas Newscast in Athens. For our next story, we go to Nicholas Civicus in the heart of Athens with a story on the growing squalor in our once beautiful city. Nick? Thanks, Nick. After nearly a decade of local rebellions, leading to all-out war in the states surrounding Athens, countless people from the surrounding countryside have fled from the advancing Spartan army and sought refuge behind the walls of Athens. With significant overpopulation conditions in the city are deteriorating rapidly, the streets are filling up with garbage and human waste. Clean drinking water is getting hard to find, and disease is spreading to all but the most privileged citizens of Athens. Back to you in the studio, Nick. Okay, Nick, sounds like things are pretty bad on the streets. Let's hope that we can get some good news about the weather, which will be forecast by the exclusive Athenian News Tonight oracle. We have Nicholas Stormicus on site now. Nick? Thank you, Nick. I'm here with Athenian News Tonight's very own weather oracle, and I can't understand a thing that he's saying. I have here one of the priests who works with the oracle, and he says that he can give a translation. Now, sir, what did you say what your name was? Nicholas Oraclus Priesticus. Well, Mr. Priesticus, has the oracle said anything about this week's weather? Please, call me Nick. He says that Monday's weather will be very Mediterranean. For Tuesday's weather, he says the weather will be Mediterranean. For Wednesday, he says that for most regions we can expect Mediterranean weather. I thought he was going to forecast Thursday's weather, but now he is eating a worm, and I don't know what that means. Perhaps bring an umbrella or some salt. Okay, Nick, you heard that. Nice Mediterranean weather through Wednesday. Then things get pretty weird. Now back to you in the studio. Thanks, Nick. I'll be sure to bring an umbrella with me on Thursday. Now for our exclusive report from our undercover foreign correspondent, Nicholas Stelficus, coming to us from Macedonia with this exclusive ATN report. Nick, it looks like Philip II, the King of Macedonia, has been working overtime on new weapons that could dramatically change the balance of power throughout the known world if he or his son Alexander bring them onto the battlefield. I'm going to run through the weapons that we've been able to obtain pictures of. First, the ballista. This mechanical device is for hurling a short arrow or bolt at speeds that should be able to penetrate even the best armor. Second, the sarissa. This is a very long two-handed spear that allows an infantryman to fight on equal footing with a mounted opponent. Phalangite. This is a lightweight shield that can be worn like armor while wielding a sarissa with your hands. Nick, it appears that King Philip is working hard to develop an invincible army, but there's no evidence of immediate preparations for war. We should definitely keep up with this story, because Philip's son, Alexander, is going to inherit one powerful army. Okay, Nick, now for sports we go to Nicholas Sporticus reporting from the plains of Olympia.
Nick, I'm here on the Olympian Plains where athletes from all the nations of Greece are gathered to compete in the 93rd Olympiad. As you know, every 4 years, war is suspended so that athletes can travel to the plains of Olympia to compete in honor of the gods of Olympus. Today we've seen excellent competition in the running races as well as discus and javelin throwing. Tomorrow there will be more running along with the long jump, and the day will finish up with chariot racing. There's plenty to see here, and the competition will continue for the rest of this week.
Thanks, Nick. Well, with war on land and sea, growing power in Macedonia, squalor and disease taking over the streets of Athens, Pericles, our noble governor, might want to declare a holiday and enjoy some of the festivities around the Olympic Plains. At least the weather forecast is good through Wednesday, but watch out for whatever the worms will be doing on Thursday. Thank you for watching, and from all of us at Athenian News Tonight, have a good evening and see you tomorrow.